Art Conservation Center, Mumbai. Reporter Ghanwa Jabouri has more.
A workshop on how to conserve art by lecturer Anupam Shah was thoroughly enjoyed by attending students. Students attending the workshop enrolled in a short workshop for different reasons. Nonetheless, they all seemed to understand the value and importance of conserving art, an objective that all students shared.
Everybody has things which are passed down to us from our parents and grandparents. This is what constitutes our heritage. So this heritage could be personal, or it could also be something which is the property of countries, of nations. These could be monuments, these could be old manuscripts, they could be ancient textiles, they could be archaeological sculptures, they could be earthenware. Yes? So all these things give human beings a sense of rootedness. And that is why it is significant, these objects. They are significant and they should be preserved. You know, they are a measure of human progress. Yes, they are physical manifestations of a growth as a civilization. So these need to be preserved. But like everything else in life, these things fall apart and they deteriorate. So art conservation is any action that you take which enhances the life of these objects. That is art conservation.
Anupam is a recipient of the Sanskriti Award for Social and Cultural Achievement for his work in the field of heritage conservation with a strong community link.
Well, what interested me in taking the class is that I already am an arts major, and arts conservation makes you learn how to take care of your art objects, and you learn how to preserve them and put them in conditions that prolong their lives. And help-wise, or how is it going to help me in the future, is I plan to work in an art museum. So learning about this is very important for me as an art student.
An enlightening and intriguing lecture about art conservation, one that certainly highly engaged the students. From Al Yarmouk Cultural Center, I'm Ghanwa Jabouri, reporting to you for Kuwait in 30 minutes.
As part of the 24th Green Cultural Festival, the Embassy of Germany, in cooperation with Dar al-Athar al-Islamiyya Yarmouk Cultural Center, recently hosted Sebastian Chunk Berlin Quartet. The spectacle was attended by His Excellency Karl Bergner, German ambassador to Kuwait, several diplomats, the German community, and distinguished guests. The Yarmouk Cultural Center witnessed full house occupancy due to the popularity of the Berlin Quartet, due to their rapidly growing group of fans and admirers. A reporter has more.
The Yarmouk Cultural Center recently witnessed a phenomenal performance by an exceptionally talented ensemble of young artists who delighted the audiences with the resonating sounds of jazz music.
We are very happy actually to show perhaps an unknown phase of German culture, which is jazz. Jazz has a very old tradition in Germany. Germany was in the 20s actually one of the first adapters of jazz. Then, of course, during the Nazi period, it was not possible to have so much. And in the first years after the Second World War, it was more sort of imitating what was coming from the US. But in the last 20, 30 years, we have now a very vibrant, very heterogeneous jazz scene in Germany, in particular in many places. I mean, this is a good example of the federalism we have in Germany. You have a vibrant scene in Frankfurt, in Bremen, in small places that you probably won't even have heard, Remscheid, for example. But of course, most of all in Berlin.
Lead artist of the band, Sebastian Schunk, has been an energetic part of the international jazz scene. The talented piano player is one of the young leading jazz composers and pianists worldwide, based in Berlin.
It's always special because some of the programs are my compositions, so I'm always a little curious how the people like my compositions. But I'm thinking it's my second time in Kuwait, and I know that they like also personal compositions, so I've chosen some very personal compositions. The first composition is about my grandmother, and so I think it's the kind of music is gonna fit to the people, but it's also a little something they maybe have not heard till today. So I want them to hear also some new music they haven't experienced for now. But I'm very curious how they're gonna like my music. It's all about energy. We try to give a lot of energy to the people, so they're gonna feel it without even maybe understanding the whole music, but they're gonna feel the energy of the band, that we are very happy to be here and to give all the best so they really can enjoy the music. That's the best way to connect with the people, because we travel a lot worldwide, and I experience the more honest you are and the more energy you give, the people they're gonna really appreciate and give it back, and then it's gonna be a special night because of the energy of both sides.
Sebastian's strongest and most innovative project is his Berlin Quartet. Founded in 2008, the quartet is indeed exceptionally talented, and their performance was one that delighted the crowds, who wished the night would never end. What a phenomenal musical performance by the Berlin Quartet. From Al Yarmouk Cultural Centre, I'm Gena Jaburi, reporting to you for Kuwait in 30 minutes.
As part of the 24th Green Cultural Festival, the Embassy of the Republic of Kazakhstan to the state of Kuwait recently hosted the Kazakhstan Astana Opera at Abd al-Hussein Abdul-Rida Theatre. The event was attended by His Excellency Almasa Abdramanov, Kazakhstani ambassador to Kuwait. A number of diplomats attended the opera and distinguished guests. And here's more in this report.
The Astana Opera Chamber Orchestra of Kazakhstan mesmerized the audiences with their musical masterpieces. The night featured a number of popular works, including a concert piece by Chamber Orchestra Al-Kisa by Dombra and Chamber Orchestra Soloist Ruslan Baymurzin and Muhtadins by Chamber Orchestra, to name just a few.
Our orchestra is about 150 musicians, but of course we came here with chamber group. It's about 25 musicians. So we brought the program which consists of classic music, so it's Vivaldi, Piazzolla, and of course Kazakh folk music. Tonight our Dombra performer will perform on Kazakh folk instrument, which is very, very interesting. It has a very special sound of Kazakh steppe, you know. And also we brought two soloists of Astana Opera. It's our prima donna Mayra Muhammad Qızı, and a very high-level tenor. He's Medet Chetabayev. He also sings not only in Kazakhstan but in Italy also, and in Brasilia. So he's very well-known tenor. So the program is very rich and diverse. So we'll start from Vivaldi and finish with Kazakh music, vocal music. And in the middle we will play Astor Piazzolla, Four Seasons in Buenos Aires. It's a very interesting piece which is done by Piazzolla, memorizing Vivaldi's Il Quattro Stagioni.
The inspiration felt at the theatre by the audiences had an emotive, resonating effect, due to the poignant and genius exuded by the music performance. The evening could be described as a splendid and of a high art nature one.
Exactly, that our cooperation with Kuwait, we would like to share that the people of the Kuwait, that we would like to exchange of the culture, especially with the people, Kazakh people and the Kuwaiti people, that we would like to have the good relations, especially one. And today we would like to perform that. Our culture is really close for classical style. We have our own the traditional things, and we would like to performance this for the people.
Well, it's a very pleasure to be here today. Kazakhstan is the country of next to our country, which is Kyrgyzstan. And well, our culture is similar and language also similar. We do understand each other. There are some similarities. And I heard about this event, this concert, just from my friends, from Kazakh friends, because we know them here. So I have some friends from Kazakhstan here, and well, the music. I believe that for all of us, the music is so important part of our life. Well, there are different kind of the music that we listen to. I might say that I'm not that fan of the opera, but I do interest in this, and well, it's so interesting to participate some events here.
Audiences relished the exceptionally beautiful performance and thoroughly enjoyed the evening, and according to some, transported them to the colourful cultures of Kazakhstan.
What a beautiful and resonating musical night, bursting with culture and colours.
I'm Gena Jaburi, reporting to you for Kuwait in 30 minutes.
Unfortunately, this brings us to the conclusion of tonight's episode of Kuwait in 30 minutes. We hope to see you again same time next week. Our highly dedicated team of correspondents is constantly out on the field searching for reports that matter most to you. Thank you for joining us tonight, and see you next week with more exclusive reports. Have a good night.